Houston, say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, welcome you all to part 20 of Fable 3 on the Xbox Series X with the glorious FPS boost mode on once again, and this could well be the last part, people. All going to some form of a very lightweight plan. But going by how much is left to happen and everything, I feel like we might be closing in on the end. Now, I'm not sure if this thing clocks up money while we're off. We were on 2 blah million. We're heading toward the 3 million when we left it last time. If we come out here, yeah, it doesn't look like it. It looks like it only clocks up when you're in it. But at the moment... And here's something I discovered now that I'm ready to finish the game. It must have told us this at some point, but if you use the D-pad to go left, right, up and down, you can go straight to the room without running to it.
At your disposal.
I've never, ever, even though it's in the left-hand corner of the screen, bottom left, I've never noticed it. I always think I have to keep running everywhere. What's that all about, people? Eh? Who put me in charge? Who put the kid in charge? And we're hoping that 3 million will get us to that key up there.
Especially on the north side.
We're very close, people. Very close indeedy. I think you physically have to walk onto it, though. So I'm hoping 3 million is it. Once we get that key, we shall take our personal wealth and we shall stick it into this book here, of which we are, well, we got 1.25 million for our brothel, 700,000 for our rare diamond, and 400,000 for tax. So our treasury balance at the moment is 750,000. However, it will be nearly 4 million by the time we get our 3 million to our personal balance, and we'll bring that in as well. Seems to be some form of target at 6.5 million for the treasury. Well, that seems to be the max for the treasury, but it seems to be how many people are going to die depending on how much money you have to help protect the thing, protect the world when the darkness arrives.
At your service, my queen.
Now, I think
Your Majesty.
we've got a number of things to do in here, and without any doubt, they're going to cost money. Some of them, anyway.
All stand to attention for
The Academy
Queen of
has been
Albion.
a desolate place these past years.
But I know you will change that.
Today you decide on the status of the Bright Wall Academy, Your Majesty. Samuel will speak for the town and its scholars. Reva will dispute his cause.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, it was your father who opened the doors to Albion's greatest seat of learning. Under his rule, knowledge and culture flourished, and so did the people of Brightwall. I ask only that you return to the wisdom of those days. Your brother closed the academy down, but it is in your hands to restore it.
There is no greater proponent of the arts than myself, and I celebrate knowledge in all its forms. But our people are frightened and confused. The last thing they need is knowledge. Allow them the benefit of ignorance. Let only those who are truly prepared make use of the academy. The elite of our society will pay handsomely to indulge in erudition.
But only the rich will be able to afford to learn.
Precisely. Why give wisdom away when one can charge for it?
What do you wish to do, Your Majesty?
Well, I think we'll keep our promise, eh?
The Bright Wall Academy will be open to all who wish to learn.
The Bright Wall Academy shall be reopened, and Albion will once again have a free center of learning.
Oh, thank you, Your Majesty. This is the start of a new day for us all.
Very well. I will make the arrangements at once.
$252 days left until the darkness arrives.
Stimulate your intellect in the newly reopened Brightwall Academy. Suckle the knowledge from the land's greatest minds and avail yourself of the best library ever assembled. Everyone from the most impoverished genius to the wealthiest idiot, is welcome. Brightwall Academy. Whatever you earn, it's the place to learn.
Marvellous.
The court summons Page and Reaver. The matter before you today is the future of Bower Lake. Reaver will offer his proposal. Page will stand against him.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, a recent survey of Bower Lake has found that the waterbed is rich in valuable metals. Now, as amusing as it would be to make workers hold their breath as they mine these resources, I fear it would be impractical. Instead, we have no choice but to dam the river and drain the lake of all water. Once that is done, we will have a ready-made quarry, ripe for the plucking. It will be a pity to disfigure the landscape so close to my former home, but it is a sensible course of action in light of our current needs.
Bower Lake is the last piece of natural beauty remaining in Bowerstone. It belongs to our history and should be protected. Don't take it away from us. You'll be taking away part of this city's soul with it.
Oh, really?
Now that we've finally freed the people of this city, are we going to destroy the one place they can find peace?
The decision is yours to make, Your Majesty.
Page is right. We must protect our natural resources. Bower Lake is to be left untouched.
The Queen has ruled. Bower Lake's natural beauty is hereby protected by order of the Crown.
Thank you. Let's show the world Albion is worth defending.
Is a pretty view worth more than a treasury full of gold? I bow to your greater wisdom.
No sarcasm in Reaver's voice whatsoever.
As someone whose home has overlooked the resplendent Bower Lake, I am pleased to declare the official protection of this natural wonder. May its water drown anyone who doesn't appreciate its beauty.
I trust the court was not too dull today. In any case, I'm confident your final task will be most enjoyable. A loyal and wealthy member of our community has offered to make a sizable donation to our treasury. Her only request is that you go to Millfields to make the collection in person. A perfect chance to stretch your legs, Your Majesty.
Seems reasonable.
Ah, hello.
Here goes nothing. I'm curious, however, if this quest has any points with it. The stolen statue, is it the same one maybe? Get 50 points for the stolen statue. See what happens. Ooh, getting very close to that 3 million mark, people. Oh, hello. Wrong way.
Look, I know where the thief is. He fled into the woods.
Madam, I understand you want to recover what you've lost, but those woods are simply too dangerous. It would be suicide to enter them without combat experience, or training, or skill.
I don't want to enter them. I want you to.
Right. I was talking about me.
Get it. Ah, Your Majesty, it's such an honor to have you here. If only fate hadn't conspired to make me look like a fool. I so wanted to make a contribution to the noble cause. What's the use of a priceless heirloom if we're all going to perish in who knows what frightful way? I had taken the statuette out of the family vault, ready for your visit, only for a common thief to take it in broad daylight. Can you believe it, Your Majesty?
Can you believe it?
Into the woods, and naturally the soldiers are too scared to follow. Why must the uneducated be so superstitious? But you know no such fear, do you? Find the villain, Your Majesty. He has stolen more than a statue. He takes with him the future of our kingdom.
Well, very well. You asked so nicely.
Beware the woods, Your Majesty. The soldiers may be superstitious, but there's no denying dangerous beasts lurk within. Good luck. I know you will succeed.
Yay!
Yes, well, we've got 13 points at the minute. This will give us 60 odds, but we need 100 for the next one.
You are ready.
Hang on a minute, going the wrong way again. Pay attention, Stephen.
At your orders, Mom. Nice. Like a really good cheese.
Brilliant. A nice, like a really good cheese. What else do you want from somebody, eh? Nothing. Go on, boy. Where are we going? Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be werewolves. Oh, excuse me. It's dusty in these forests. In this here forest.
Looking for the statue, Your Majesty. Follow the white Valkyrie.
Oh, treasure. Where about? What you got, lad? Is that a gnome? No, it's not. It's the bloody... well, it's a werewolf, certainly. Right, what have you found over here that I'm not seeing? He did this in the desert as well, didn't he? He started saying there was treasure somewhere, but... oh, mind you, the desert one might have been those plants. Seems to point in this direction for it. Unless it's up there, which I can't get to from here. Interesting one. Anyway, let's crack on. I'm not that bothered. I mean, other than there might be some sort of achievement for getting all the chests, I'm not that bothered really. Because what it'll give me is probably not that awesome anyway. Right, where's the glittery line going? Let's go. Come on, lad. Oh, brilliant. Get attacked by a werewolf while I'm digging. That'd be awesome. What lurks in this place? Well, we know what lurks. Cave up there. small decorative rug. Lovely. It's getting a bit closer. Where is it leading us to? Oh, there he is. Or she.
Right, you monster. Prepare to meet your... Oh, I'm so sorry. For a moment there I thought you were a Belverine. Damn things are always trying to get through our defences. We burned silver nitrate in those lamps to keep them out. Kills them pretty quick if they hang around for too long. If a lamp goes out, well, I don't like to think what might happen then. One went out just recently, but we got it lit again fast. The man responsible, this bloke Connor, got punished. Severely. Before he disappears into the forest, he tells us there's gonna be a reckoning. He's probably in 25 different stomachs right now. That's my reckoning. You can come on out, everyone. It's safe.
Find the thief.
You were looking well today, my lady.
Nice to see you, Your Majesty.
Just build up a couple of guild seals while we're here.
By power, are you?
Peachy.
You can tell there's magic running through your veins.
I like that, Your Majesty.
Yes, that's nice. Whoa! You'll go down in history as our most popular monarch ever.
Oh, that's very good, Your Majesty.
You have... Oh.
Hi.
Oh, anyway.
All right.
Right, I forgot who I've done, who I haven't now. Don't think I've done you.
Hello, madam. It's a lovely part of the,
The
world.
poorhouse has
To
been
look at.
turned into a
That's not so
whorehouse.
good to me.
Now that's what I call progress. Ah.
He's all
How's
well,
everything
my
going?
lady.
Those clothes just scream royalty. This is going to be a turning point for
Those are
Brightwall.
fine gloves,
The
those
academy
are.
is finally open again. You look rather fantastic, I must say. Not bad, not bad.
You're a good person, Your Majesty. I can tell.
Right, we'll leave it at level 20, shall we? An even 20, I should say.
Well,
You are some sort of saint.
Something tells me one of these villagers is that wolf. Well, I think I just spied a chest behind this thing up here. Seriously close to that 3 million. Oh yeah, we've got all our stuff to sell as well. Mercenary makeup. Grand.
Your Majesty, I've been expecting you. You've been through the village, have you?
I've been expecting you, Mr. Bond.
It's full of warm, wonderful people who'll give you the shirt off their back and condemn you to death for one simple mistake. Anyone can fall asleep on watch. You exile him into this forest and call it justice. But enough about that. You're here for that statue. It's quite a remarkable thing. It did everything the legends said it would. And now I don't need it anymore. It's funny how things change. So if you want to take it back to that prig in Millfields, it's yours. Nearly free of charge. All I ask is a small favor. Destroy those silver nitrate lanterns. Then the village will get a taste of justice. The choice is yours. And it's a simple one. How simple? If you decline, my brothers will kill you. Ah, well. I suppose it was too much to hope for.
Not today. Not on my watch.
Your choice won't save the village. Now that I'm the leader of the pack, we've got some brains to go with our brawn. We'll lose a few of the weaker members, but we'll deal with those lanterns on our own. In the meantime, killing you will be a good way to, shall we say, get the blood flowing.
Here we go. Defend the village. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Now we've got our Uber gun, it seems to be the quickest way to deal with them. Unless they get many, and then I'll use my magics. Nice. Get out of the way, people. Come on. What's happening? Don't seem to hit this one. Thank you.
You are stronger than I imagined, Your Majesty, but not strong enough. Prepare yourself for death.
Jesus, right, here we go. He's dead.
Starting with you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You've saved us from certain destruction. We're in your debt. You'll always be welcome here, should you wish to return. Connor had this on him. It looks like a Belverine. It's yours if you want it.
Lovely. A statue of a white Belverine. Return to Muriel.
Maybe he wouldn't have left me if I were as rich as you. Yeah! Oh, yeah!
You're a sweet-natured fellow, aren't you?
Oh, he's petting the dog. Oh.
Hooray!
Oh, hello.
Sure is a beautiful day. Except where you're standing.
Well, we've got half the gnomes. Right. There's no shops or anything here, is there? It's all just...
He wouldn't look at the likes of me twice.
Is that a pawnbroker's or what?
Me nightmares more.
Doesn't seem to be. Unless it's just closed because it's daytime, of course. It's not got anything in it for buying.
We're not worthy. We have to keep an eye on the survivors, especially those
Especially those that were bitten, yeah. Bulverines, lichens, werewolf. How many? Got a few names for werewolves, haven't we? So in theory, oh hello, random. $1,500 gold, yes please, take that. And party! So yeah, once we finish this quest... Yeah, he's saying there's a treasure again. Where is it, boy? Where is it? Where are you seeing it? Yeah, I feel like there's something over there, over that bit that we'd need to get there a different way. Doesn't know what to do with it, does he? Anyway, once we do this quest, we'll get another lump of days knocked off. Got 252 remaining at the minute. Was it 365 we started at? I can't remember. I mean, how can I have a possible nearly 6 million casualties, and when I tax the people, there's only 400,000 pounds? I mean, oh, gold. What am I taxing them? Like, I should have 5 million, even if I get a penny each off of them or something. This is where Reaver wanted to dig up the whole lake. But we've left it in all its glory. If we'd actually done that, that would just be a quarry now, wouldn't it? Not actually sure if we ever ran out onto that. We'll go back and see her in a sec, but I'm not overly... Did we ever run out onto the bandstand? Is there a chest or something out there? Must have done. Early on, surely. Nothing there anyway as it happens, but... Meanwhile, back in Gotham... What? Where? The hell is she seeing a dead body? Esther, the noblewoman.
Your appearance is quite terrifying.
I don't know what she was on about. Ooh, hello.
Did you find the thief? Did you recover the statue?
Of course she did. She is the queen, and thus infallible. If you will hand the statue to me, Your Majesty, I will endeavor to appraise it.
You found it? Oh, I can barely contain my tears. Oh, excuse me, Your Majesty. I can't let you see me this way.
Well, this should get us over $1 million in the treasury.
Make good use of it.
Donate proceeds to the treasury.
Nobles, always a magnanimous gesture indeed. Your subjects are lucky to be ruled by one so giving.
Whoop whoop. Nice! Not only did you save an entire village from Bulverines, your generosity has brought the people of Albion one step closer to safety. Well, we've got $1 million in the bank, people. Which I thought was going to actually look a bit more than that, but it's not.
Now, it is most encouraging to see the Treasury doing so well. It makes one feel safer. I have taken to sleeping beneath the gold, actually. As for today's first order of business, you may have heard about the dire situation the kingdom's economy finds itself in. Logan's policies always kept our cities on the edge of bankruptcy, and the panic caused by the fast-approaching darkness has only exacerbated the situation. I'm afraid the only way to stop this slide into ruin is to bail out Bowerstone's financial institutions. The people are looking at you to save them from economic disaster, but remember that doing so may condemn them to a much darker and bloodier fate. What shall we do, Your Majesty?
So I've just got us $500,000, now I need to dish out $500,000. I mean, it's just ridiculous. There's no balance to the end game here. It's like... Yeah, we'll bail them out. Back to where we bloody started.
Magnanimous person. Very well, I will make the arrangements. Life will be easier for your subjects for a while, but the Treasury will not easily recover. I only hope we haven't thrown away our chances of survival. Of course, you could always replenish our gold supplies by donating from your personal funds.
Yes, yes.
Shall we proceed with today's agenda?
Consider 121 days left. Consider proposal to build a military outpost. Rule on the future of Miss Peak.
Kalin, the representative for the Auroran people, has requested an audience with you. The court awaits in the throne room.
Well, it can wait for a minute until I go and sort things out here.
The shop has some new bits and bobs, I believe. Why not have a look? Fancy a bit of counting?
Oof. Well, we've not quite made it, have we? Not quite yet.
Do be careful while navigating the slopes of your fortune. They can be treacherous, especially on the north side.
The thing is, I know the minute I go to the throne room, they're just going to ask me to release even more money. It's like... Mind you, if we hadn't been successful with the statue quest, we'd wouldn't have any money. But never mind.
I believe that...
In fact, if I hadn't built a whorehouse, we wouldn't have anything either.
Later. I look forward to hearing his odd accent echoing through the halls.
That's a good point, actually. What was the
Welcome.
Oh yeah, it was part of that main quest, wasn't it? We actually need another 30, I think, to get the sword, to max out the sword at level 5. Which we could get with Gnomes Are Evil or the Wheel of Misfortune, but the Wheel of Misfortune, I assume, means going through that whole section again. It's fairly lengthy. I'm wondering if we might get one more quest before the darkness arrives. I need to be careful though, because it's lopping like 100 days off at a time when we do this stuff.
At your service, my queen.
How are you this fine day, madam?
See you, Your Majesty.
I trust your will.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Queen.
Beloved Majesty, hail and well met.
Today you must decide how much protection to grant Aurora. Kalin will offer her proposal. Riva will stand against her.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, as you know,
The threat from the deserts that surrounds my city has not diminished. The darkness could fall upon us once more at any moment. Aurora is part of your kingdom now, and I ask that you grant us protection. Build a desert outpost that can warn my people should the crawler attack. It shall allow us to leave the city in time and ensure the survival of your loyal subjects.
A desert outpost? I've never heard such nonsense. What shall we do next? Erect taverns under the sea? Plant crops on mountain peaks? It is a foolhardy suggestion. Why should our valiant soldiers suffer sunstroke and chapped lips in a distant land when they could be protecting the people of this very city? Is it really worth risking the lives of all the people outside these walls for a mere alarm system? Of course not. Let us leave the funds and the soldiers where they belong, right here.
The darkness poses a threat to us all. But Aurora has already suffered more than its fair share. The final decision rests with you, Your Majesty.
Aurora is under our protection. It is our duty to build this outpost.
The Queen's decision is final. A military outpost shall be erected in the deserts that surround Aurora.
We shall not forget this gesture. Aurora thanks you.
Ah, you are a whimsical monarch, and that is why you are so beloved. Very well, it shall be done.
The future of Mist Peak. It's going to cost me the rest of my coin, no doubt.
Proud to present an exotic tale of romance, adventure, and sand. The Desert Outpost.
Bring forth Sabine of the Mist Peak Dwellers.
Mist Peak Dwellers.
Today you decide on the fate of Mist Peak, home of the Dwellers, Your Majesty. Sabine will speak for his people and their land. Riva will dispute his cause.
You may speak.
I come here seeking nothing but what was promised me and my people. You pledged to restore our home mountains and our right to dwell in them. We have fulfilled our end of the bargain. We have paid with our lives to sit you on that throne. Now you must fulfill your end. Undo the damage your brother did to our land, and our agreement shall be satisfied.
Your Majesty, this sounds both an unnecessary expense and an impudent demand. What value is there in a few trees languishing amongst snow and rock? This is not the time to indulge some idyllic fantasy. Those forests are a resource, and we are in dire need of resources. I propose we expand on your brother's initiative and take what nature offers so readily. Say the word, and I will transform the worthless wasteland of Mist Peak into assets we can use to defend Albion.
These hands are not yet so old or weak that I can't wring that pretty little neck of yours, Reaver.
The refined retort of a true mountain goat.
You made a promise to Sabine, but it's up to you whether you decide to honor it.
Just went over the 3 million mark, people.
I will keep my promise to the Dwellers. The Mist Peak Mountains shall be restored.
Mist Peak shall become a protected region, and the Dwellers shall be granted authority over its forests and resources.
You are true to your word and your honor. The Dwellers will stand by you till the end.
The forests of Mist Peak are our greatest national treasure, and now, thanks to Riva Industries, they have returned to their past splendor. Dwellers, birds, and bunnies are free to roam, laugh, and kill each other as nature intended. Who needs all that lumber anyway?
One day left till attack. Shit me, what am I meant to do with that?
Happy anniversary, Your Majesty.
Welcome to the sanctuary. Fancy a bit of
Still doesn't seem to be able to get to the top, does it? Not going to be able to do it. It's a bit rank, isn't it? Right, well, I don't know. I don't know how to get that. Mind you, I'm not sure if there's a max to the personal wealth. Doesn't seem to be, does there?
Majesty, 1 year.
Well, that was a bit annoying.
Doesn't time just fly? To celebrate this momentous day, I have prepared some fantastic events. First, you will stand still for several hours while a local artist paints your portrait.
Oh, hang on a minute.
You will choose the 47
How do I transfer to the treasury? There's got to be a way of speeding that up, surely. That's just not thought through. Well, that wasn't built to do 3 million, was it? We could be here all bloody night. Oh, there we go. So that's 1 million.
I love that colour of gold, and the brilliance is quite good. Hard to go wrong with the divine heaviness as well.
And there's a little bit of coin left over. This house is clean, people.
Varieties of flowers you wish to be cast at your feet. As
Well, now we've got 39,000 straight away.
And you will need to sign thousands of autographs, of course.
Ah, hello.
I'm not sure why it's not automatically...
Fancy a bit of counting.
Alright, that's gone down, so that's fine.
Let's see. You will also...
But why is the treasury still looking... Ah, there we go. Ooh. Well, we did that just in time by the looks of it. Oh, have I just pressed a button? Is that all it is? It's possible. Oh no. No.
The day has come, Queen. It is time for you to face the darkness. But you will do so in your true form, Over the past year, you have made decisions that reveal your nature, and which have affected the lives of all your subjects. You have tried to be a just and popular ruler, but your good intentions have come at a great cost. Most of your people will not survive this attack, but you are more than a queen. You are a hero. You are Albion's champion, its protector. This coming battle is the reason you had to take Logan's place. Only you can defeat the creature that dwells in the shadows. If you do not, your kingdom will be gone, and you will die with it. Now go. Do what you were born to do.
I don't get it. How is most of my people going to die when I've just put 3.5 million into the treasury? That's so frustrating. I couldn't get that last box as well. 29 short. Yeah.
It's here. The darkness has reached Bowerstone. The attack has barely begun, but already we have suffered terrible casualties. We simply weren't ready. If we don't act quickly, there may not be a kingdom left to defend by dawn.
We have to get out on the streets, now!
Today we fight for Albion!
For Albion!
I wasn't expecting to be dramatic as that. I mean, 3.5 million wasn't too bad.
You asked for it!
Defend the city with your lives!
Nice one! He's not getting up again! Everyone else could cast them.
It's here!
Where?
I'm taking some serious punishment here.
We have to find it. We have to save our people.
How come we don't get armor like this?
Page.
Where does it look? Really? Thought I was dead.
Don't listen to him. He'll drive you insane. Don't listen.
You have done such mighty things. The people below shall rejoice in your death. Dead fingers talk. Dead fingers whisper. Dead fingers claw at 1,000,000 eyes.
Plus 40% damage at night. That's now, isn't it?
we give thanks for your desperation.
Let's do this. Oh, we've got 75.
Just fly to your heart.
Yeah, thought that was him, but not going to be that easy then.
Provoke us with the bone gleam shining from your broken bodies. It is a transgression against the night.
Nice.
You shall be sightless, for that is the most blessed state of being. It is our gift to you.
Here we go.
We're getting close to that thing. Where are you? Show yourself.
The lost sheep returns to the flock. No one ever leaves the darkness behind. Do you see? Do you see what you have allowed? We are all shadows now.
Oh, Walter. It was never going to end for you well.
Take it out of me,
Do it! You made us! The children! I can't see the children!
Oh, hello.
The darkness. It's been inside me all this time. But it's light now. I can see the sky. And it's light. I don't think I can fight anymore.
It's all over, Walter. We won. We beat it together.
Do you remember the stories I tell you when you were a child? There was a great king once, the mightiest hero of them all. Remember what you would say?
Teach me to be a hero.
You've done me proud. You've always done me proud.
Oh, Walter.
Damn it all to hell. Whee! Statue to Walter. That's what we like.
old Walter would have liked it out here. He was always a fan of looking tall and stony. I can imagine what he'd say if he was here now.
Shut up, Ben.
Exactly.
It's time I return to my own castle. If ever you need to save the world from another abomination, you know where to find me.
My people shall never forget what you have done for them. We are proud to be part of Albion. I shall return to Aurora in the knowledge that we may at last enjoy peace. Farewell, Your Majesty.
Walter was right about you. You're a hero in every sense of the word. The hero Albion needed.
What will you do now?
I will continue to serve you the best way I can. I belong down in the city. The people there will always need help. Goodbye, my queen.
You have done what I thought impossible. You are the ruler I could never be. But you don't need me anymore. And Albion will heal easier without me.
Well, Queen, old chum, ruler supreme, pal, you did it. You saved the kingdom. And it's my turn to say goodbye. I'm not cut out to be a general. And I think I'd like to start travelling again. Or maybe see if Paige needs any help down in Industrial. But before I go, let's send off our friend in style, shall we? This one's for you, Walter.
This is the world as it could have been, devoid of color, devoid of life. It is thanks to you that it isn't so, and you did it without becoming a tyrant. The people love you, and you have banished the shadow of your brother's reign. You kept your promise to Sabine and his people, when it would have been easier to turn your back on them. A noble gesture. You swore an oath to Paige to better the lives of your people, and you did so even in the face of great danger. You did for the Aurorans what your brother would not. He broke his promise, but you proved to be the better leader. Without the strength to make those choices, we would not be standing here now. Perhaps we shall meet again one day, Queen.
Aren't you going to tell me my future?
The future will reveal itself when it is ready to do so.
Way! We did it. Can't remember if it lets you explore afterwards or what. We've got the credits. Creative Director Europe and Lionhead Studio Manager Peter Molyneux. Thanks to your conviction, your kingdom is saved. Unfortunately, there were heavy casualties, but ultimately you saved more than you let perish. Yay! Even as they mourn, your people are grateful. Yeah, it does look like we can still done the reboot, doesn't it? So, I mean, off camera, I could probably just do a hunt for the gnomes and keys and all that sort of stuff before I wanted to go for the achievements. Although we've still got for some reason we've still got a pointer. Oh, hello. Okay, maybe not.
What you looking for? Step one.
Yeah, we do have a glittery road to follow, so I'll see where that takes us. What are you barking at now? I don't want a dig spot, come on. I'll tell you what we didn't get a chance to do was sell all of our stuff before the shit hit the fan. Never you mind. Oh dear, there's dead people everywhere. Is that a dead child? No, it's a bloke. Say that as if that's fine. It's just a bloke. There are dead people lying about.
Your command. Hello?
Yeah. Is somebody going to pick these dead people up? Go on now. I don't know where that's going, actually.
If you look just there, you'll see the, what's it?
Huh, interesting. Okay, let's just go and see what's
You
what.
have accomplished something quite extraordinary. I do not think even your father could have equaled it. The kingdom teetered on the brink of annihilation, and yet we live, all thanks to you. As for me, I'm just an old servant, and that is what I will always be. You know where to find me should you ever require my assistance, madam.
That's very kind of you. Thank you very much.
I hope everything is in order.
Well,
Fancy a bit of counting, do you?
well, so everything I put in the treasury is now gone. So we'd have to build up
Just doing a bit of
a gazillion pounds in order to get to that ruddy key at the top. I've got a feeling that in my previous playthrough I might have got that key, you know, but I don't recall quite.
If you're not too busy, you might have a look in the sanctuary shop.
Must be an achievement for it.
Something new has been added.
Traitors Keep, Throne of Blood. Is that some DLC then? Well, I think we'll have just hit the hour mark as it happens. There is 50 points in that, as it turns out. Should we go and take a look? Oh, it's this chap we need to go and see.
Your Majesty, it seems like an age since we last had the pleasure of speaking. The awful attack on the kingdom, Walter's tragic demise. Terrible, terrible business. Still, we mustn't dwell on the past, must we? There is much to do. Dealing with the aftermath of recent events, bolstering the morale of the people, and many, many equally riveting issues. So, if you are ready, Your Majesty, shall we proceed to the throne room and begin?
Alright, let's see what's what.
I assure you, you will be entertained, engrossed, and elated. This is our best royal schedule yet.
Is this part of it, or is it DLC?
I will arrange an audience with the Blacksmith Association, and we can clear this tax dispute up in no time. 2 or 3 days of negotiations should settle it. Now, on to much more important matters. The hiring of a new head gardener. As you know, the rose bushes this year have suffered some minor discomfort due to the inclement weather and less than salubrious soil management. I have arranged an interview process that should take no more than 8 weeks, starting tomorrow morning. It should make for a very... But lest we forget matters of state, we really ought to begin a more considered census of the population. Estimates of the number of citizens vary widely. I suggest each one comes to the throne room and has a look.
Is it too late for an audience, my queen?
Not at all.
I've come from far away to fulfill my destiny, to get revenge for everything you've done. How many innocent people have you sent to the king?
I don't know what you're talking about.
thinking about this right? Did you think you're safe here, Your Majesty? Did you think your guards could protect you? I know all about guards. They couldn't keep me in the keep, and they couldn't keep me out of your castle. This is the end of the kingdom. Albion will be free. It's time for the people to rule themselves.
I've got a feeling this guy's not meant to die, you know.
I am well trained in the art of murder. I've never killed a queen before, though. I am the instrument of change. I am the voice of revolution. The world doesn't need the crown. It doesn't need the throne. You're a relic, Your Majesty. Nobody will mourn your passing. Nobody ever mourns a tyrant. I came here alone, but I represent legions.
Yeah, this guy's not meant to die, is he?
Defeat us all. You may be a hero, but that doesn't make you a god. It doesn't give you the right to rule a country. I wish General Turner were here to see you die. Such a pity you'll never meet him. We will return Albion to a more pure state. This castle will burn to the ground. Your family invented the monarchy, but it has no place in our land. Everyone imprisoned by the kings and queens of Albion will be set free. I'm willing to die for what I believe in. Are you?
Woo! Slow day at the office. Nice. 20 G's. Well, I've never done that before, certainly.
You think you're safe now? I'm just the first of many. We will kill you in the end.
My queen! An enemy ship is approaching.
Well, this has all gone a bit south quickly. Only just saved the kingdom 2 minutes ago.
There are soldiers on board!
Who are they?
Get ready!
They're almost here!
Hold steady!
They look like elite soldiers. What the hell is going on?
I don't know, but they're as good as dead.
We are at your service, Your Majesty.
Who are you?
I'm Commander Milton. We came in pursuit of the man who attempted to take your life. Knew he would not succeed, but his escape dishonors us all the same.
The man spoke of a place called the Keep. Is that where you've come from?
Yes. Ravenscar Keep. It's a prison far from this coast, and we're the soldiers sworn to guard it.
Another of my brother's secrets.
If you'll come with us, Your Majesty, I'll show you. The Keep is where Albion's worst criminals are held. The most dangerous enemies of the Crown. It's time our new queen saw it for herself.
An adventure. Well, we get 50 seals for
Welcome
doing
to
it.
Keep, Your Majesty. Albion's secret prison. Your father made use of it. Your brother Logan made use of it. Now, it is yours. I had my men prepare for your visit, so the cells should be ready for inspection.
Is it safe? Recent events have made me somewhat wary of convicts.
There are plenty of harmless political prisoners imprisoned by Logan. But over the years, we have accumulated some rather dangerous individuals.
I think some assets haven't quite loaded down there.
Than General Turner. He led your brother's armies for years, until he became obsessed with ending his rule, with abolishing the crown altogether.
Oh my, yes. General Turner. He attempted a coup on your brother and declared he would bring about the end of the monarchy in Albion. Unfortunately, this was before Logan saw fit to execute all traitors.
I believe the assassin
Wow.
you killed was acting under his orders.
That's what you call a prison?
Conduct a full investigation into how... Something's wrong.
I knew it! This place is a death trap! I'm going to be torn apart by angry criminals!
This way, Your Majesty.
I'll stay here and make sure nobody sinks the boat.
I'll stay here. Make sure nobody sinks the boat.
Lieutenant, what the hell happened?
Nobody quite knows, sir. Some of the prisoners in Block A broke free. They started a riot, got hold of weapons and killed some of our men. We can't break through.
We won't be able to get through the entrance. There's a reason we call this place the Keep. Fortunately, I know this place better than any prisoner. Are you willing to get your hands dirty, Queen? Or perhaps you would prefer to wait here?
I may have become a politician, Commander, but I was born to fight. Lead the way.
With pleasure. The old sewer system leads into the lower level.
Well, it all often starts with the sewer system, doesn't it? You know.
But I can get us through.
Well, this is going to turn into an epic, long episode to see things through, I think. I'm not sure how much DLCs and stuff was made for the game. If, in fact, this is DLC. Into the sewers we go. Lead the way, good man.
I wouldn't be surprised if General Turner was behind this. I've been the warden of this place for 7 years, and we've never had a prisoner like him. He seems to exert some strange control over people. But you can judge for yourself soon. It's impossible to get past this gate without the key, and I have the only copy, as this poor bastard found out too late. I should warn you, you'll be coming out into the prison's lowest level. We call it the pit. The inmates down here are so disturbed they're barely human.
I like how I saved the city and Albion, and then everyone just fucked off and left me. Oh, you're amazing. Thank you. I've got to go now. Thank you very much.
Welcome to the pit, Your Majesty. The most miserable place in Albion. Try to stay away from the cell doors. I sound agitated enough already. I closed this room down when I took over. The doctors who used it called it an electrical rehabilitation facility. The rest of us called it the torture chamber. Most of the men you hear screaming sat in those chairs every day. If they weren't insane when they came in, well...
They bloody are now.
I'd rather die than be strapped to one of those things.
Another great area though, isn't it? Fantastic.
We should be right under the rioters now.
Defeat the prisoners.
real bloodbath.
Probably not that far away from getting our 80 points without finishing this quest, to be fair.
These were good men. Some of them little more than boys. This was never meant to happen.
Go on, boy, you finish him off. Oh, nice. Check the wings out. Nice.
I knew it. This isn't a random riot. It's too organized. Turner did this. He sent the assassin after you not to kill you, but to draw me and my best soldiers away. Come on. If he's behind this, we need to find him before it's too late. They've broken into the armory. This is going to get interesting. Watch your back, Your Majesty. I never should have left the island. General Turner is behind this. It won't be easy to recapture him. Whatever happens, we can't let him leave the island. I only hope our other more famous prisoners are still behind bars.
One more point to the last Uber up our sword, I think was the last thing, wasn't it? Level 5.
They're going to need our help.
$250,000 already on the bank.
After all this time, being nothing but a war, it's good to feel like a soldier again. I used to complain nothing ever happened on this island. This isn't quite what I had in mind. Not knowing what it is what worries me the most. It may hurt, but all along. That's the important thing, mate.
The rest of us will fight into the death, and you're sprawling on your ass.
You should have stayed in your cell.
Nice.
What would you rather be? Locked up and living, or free and dead? Excellent! Here again!
Ooh, well that could... Yes, hello, we've got 81 points now. We can get our last move. I don't think we can teleport from here, though, can we?
What must have been opened, including General Turner's. Come on, we have to get there before he can make a break for it.
Yeah, maybe. No, we can't. Cannot travel the road to rule at this time. Bit annoying.
This ends now.
Why can't you fight an honest fight instead of using that dirty black magic?
Just a few more, Your Majesty. Where are the prisoners?
They're gone, sir. The cells were empty when we were taken hostage.
I should have known. Damn it, I should have known. Round up the last of the rioters and lock them up.
Yes, sir.
Missing? We have to get out of here. We'll be butchered.
You may rest at ease, Mr. Hobson. I don't believe they're anywhere on the island. The riot was a diversion, orchestrated by Turner. As long as he's at large, Albion is under threat, Your Majesty. But he isn't the only one we need to worry about. We will need to recapture all the escapees if we want to safeguard the kingdom.
Who are the others?
Professor Faraday was a celebrated inventor, and the brains behind most of our industrial progress, until he turned on your brother. He's a mild-mannered man, but his creations could bring about the end of civilization. Mary Godwin, also known as Witchcraft Mary, was a highly skilled alchemist, though that knowledge rests in a very disturbed mind. She was convicted of witchery after they discovered her rather horrific experiments. I dread to think what she may do next. And I've already told you about General Turner, the most dangerous of them all. He must have been planning this breakout for months.
Where do we begin?
The records room holds all the information we have on our prisoners. My men can study the files for Witchcraft Mary and Turner. I'm confident I know where I can find Faraday. There's only one place he could call his home. One place he could believe himself safe.
Okay.
I suppose we sail there as soon as possible.
I magnanimously offer my services in this investigation. This study seems like a nice, safe place from which to serve the kingdom.
Very good then. Your Majesty, I shall meet you at the pier when you're ready to hunt down Faraday.
There seem to be several entries on this Mary Godwin, or Witchcraft Mary, if that's what we must call her. Very little on General Turner, though. I'm sure I will have found a plentiful supply of information when you return, though. Good luck, Your Majesty.
Sail with Commander Milton to the Inventor's Island. Well, I think we've definitely stumbled upon either DLC or... I'm pretty sure that the game ended with the part where everyone goes off to do their own thing, so it must be some sort of DLC. I don't remember playing this at all, people. And obviously we got the quest for killing the assassin as well, the trophy for the achievement for killing the assassin, so I've definitely not played it before. However, I am extremely keen to see it through, so I'm not sure this will be the last part. I think we'll record at least another one and possibly two, depending on how long this goes on for. Can we?
Welcome to the sanctuary.
Ah, here we go. Can do this while we're here. Right, let's get our sword done. Oh, it's 100. Fucking hell. What made me think it was 80? Good grief. Oh, hang on a minute. I've not got me 50 points, have I, for doing the quest? What's that all about? So do we only... Well, maybe we get it when we go to the ship to speak to him. because at the moment...
Any other...
Traitors Keep. Well, they did say we were going to get 50 points, but I don't recall him giving us them. Maybe he did. Don't think so, though. I think we get them. Yeah, look, it's got the little icon on it, the Traitors Keep. So, yeah, we haven't got it yet.
Business to attend to?
I feel like maybe when we go and speak to him at the ship, we'll get our 50 Gs. Alright, let's just do one more run. I don't know, eh? Oh, here we go. Manhunt. Yeah, so we've moved on to something else now. There he be.
Oh, bollocks. I've made errors in the count before, but never had this many men missing. No other explanation. They've scarpered, Your Majesty. I'm sorry to inform you that a number of prisoners are, unaccounted for. And these aren't blokes your brother locked up for waving signs at a protest. They're real criminals. Killers. And clever. Working out a way off this island as we speak, you can be sure. Me and my guards have enough on our hands keeping this place together. No way I can send men off to comb the island for these escapees. I could use another hand to round them up. And if that hand happens to wield magical weapons and shoot fire and lightning, well, so much the better. Wish I could tell you more, but the only thing we know for certain is they haven't left the island. And we don't even know that for certain. Yeah, anyway. Point is, if you could round them up, that'd be really fantastic.
Well, okay then, why not?
Brilliant. Knowing you're on the job, I'll be much more focused on the task at hand. Making sure this place stays locked up tight. I'll just say, be on your guard. One of these brutes once beat a man to death with a sock. It was,
A sock. Right, okay. Well, there's stuff to do on the island as well as get into the boat.
There are new items.
Doesn't seem to show them in here though, does it? Oh yeah, there it is. Manhunt. It's five seal points. They're 5 guild seals, I should say. One of the smaller ones. Right, well, I mean, we have, as it happens, finished off the main story, I'm sure. So, we are into additional content at this point, which actually I'm really enjoying, so we'll definitely see that through. So we'll definitely do a part 21, people. It has been an honour and a privilege serving for you once again in Fable 3 on the Xbox Series X, and I'll catch you in the next one, folks. Take it easy. Bye.